Good evening, Panther fans. We welcome you tonight for a week number 8 of our 2016 football season. Panthers come in facing the St. Andrews Saints tonight over here in North Jackson, looking for an exciting battle. Saints come in with a record of 4-2 with the first round of the district play last week, defeating McLaurin like 30-7. Panthers come into the season with a 4-3 mark, 1-0 in district play also, with a big win over McGee last week, 58-52. Panthers getting ready for the bust through. Had the coin toss earlier. The Saints won the toss, have deferred to the second half, so the Panthers will be receiving and will be driving toward the scoreboard end. So hopefully we'll have an exciting night. A lot of yards put up, and the Panthers come out, and here come your Panthers. Panthers coming out in the white jerseys and blue pants tonight. We got the pink on for breast cancer awareness. So looking forward to getting the kickoff underway and getting the game underway. We'll be back in just a moment with the kickoff. Panthers are ready. St. Andrews ready. Kicker it looks like we got a stoppage on the play. I'm not sure if the ball had been whistled ready for play. Kicker may have got a little anxious there. It's a good, high, booming kickoff. It's going to be like a sky kick. I'm sure they're going to keep it away from D.D. Bowie and all the other return men. So there'll be no penalty on the play. It'll just be a free kick. We didn't hear that final whistle from the back judge saying it was time to go. So kind of got to get a little intro into what to expect out of St. Andrews. Usually they really have really strong kicking games, so wouldn't expect anything less. And here's your kick. It's going to be another booming, towering kick. It's going to take a bounce and be taken by D.D. He's going to revert back to the 20 and finally be brought down at about the 19-yard line. And that's where the Panthers will take over and start their first series. Don't have a lot of no stats on the St. Andrews Saints, so don't really know a lot about them. Give's going to be to Vaughn Jennings. He's going to be out over the 25 to about the 27. Just continue to turn and twist, and picked up about 7 yards. Good first down pickup for the Panthers. We're going to bring up a 2nd down and 2. Panthers come out with 2 receivers to the left. Vaughn Jennings alongside D.D. Bowie. Gives going to be to Vaughn Jennings. He's right up the middle, and he's going to be out over the 40 to about the 44-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Panther first down. Not that carried. First down out at the 44-yard line. D.D. Bowie's going to pitch it out to Vaughn Jennings. He's got some running room out over the midfield stripe to about the 49, where he'll be corralled there, but not before he picks up about 6 yards and steps into Saint territory. Or no, they're going to mark it back right at the 50. So let's call it a pickup of about long 5, short 4, and bring up a 2nd down. Panthers going to go with a power back with Peyton Allen alongside or in the power set, and Gives going to be a keep to D.D. Bowie. He's going to reverse out to the St. Andrews side, and he's going to be run out of bounds with a loss of about 2 yards, or about a yard. It's going to be brought down back at the 49, so that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. 3rd down, and let's call it 5 for the Panthers. Give to Vaughn Jennings. He's looking for some room to the outside. He's got enough for the first down inside the 45 to about the 42, 43-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Panther first down and continue to move the chains. Panthers coming up with a heaping dose of Vaughn Jennings tonight early. And Vaughn has responded well with several big pickups along the way. It's going to be to Peyton Allen this time. No, it's a keep by D.D. Bowie, and he's found some running room, and he's going to be off to the races. He's to the 20, to the 10, and he's going to be down at the 1. Looks like at about the 1 yard line. Somebody reached in there and got a hold of the foot right there at the last minute. Good job, good play call right there. Faked the give to Peyton Allen and faked us all out, and he just kept it around the backside, faked the pitch, and turned it back to the opposite side of the field and found some pay dirt. Looks like Didi's going to check out of the game, and Freddie Hart's going to check in at quarterback. Have twin backs alongside him, one on each side. That'll be Peyton and Vaughn, and the give's going to be to Vaughn. He's looking for some room. He's going to be drugged down and pushed back, and looks like he may have lost a yard. Maybe back to about the 3 yard. It's going to bring yard line. It's going to bring up a second down, and let's call it second and goal from the 3. Looks like Taji Gilbert and Malik Washington check into the ball game for the power package. Look for Freddie to just power it in right behind them, and he's going to spin off and get into the end zone for an early Panther touchdown. Freddie just kept looking at the hole, and the hole was not there. He just kept spinning and working his way to the backside and finally found a seam and was able to spin and get into the end zone. So Panthers on the board early, 6-0 with 8:39 left to go, and Adrian Perez on for the extra point. Nick Newsom is your holder. Snaps back, kicks up, and it is good. So with 8:39 left to go, Panthers up 7-0. We'll be back with a kickoff in just a moment. Adrian Perez on for kickoff. He's going to put his foot into one. It's going to carry down to about the 15. The return man for the Saints is still on his feet. He's out to about the 25, 26 yard line before he'll be rode down there by looks like Jarius White. And that's where the Saints will start their first drive when we come back. Had a horse collar at the end of that kickoff return, and so that's going to be a penalty. We'll move it out to about the 42 yard line. So it looks like it's going to be a pitch out to number 7. He's got some running room, and finally going to be ridden down by Vaughn Jennings, but not before he picks up a first down. And we had a flag come in late. Not sure what that was about, so we'll have to check that out. We'll be back after a short break, and we'll have an explanation on the penalty.
11-yard gain, 10-yard penalty.
Holding against the Saints was the call, so that'll be a first and let's call it 9 after the penalty. Saints come out in a trips to the right. It's going to be another pitch out to number 10. He's looking for some running room. He's going to finally be rode out of bounds, or right at the out of bounds line by Vaughn Jennings and Jarius White. Panthers kind of got scorched last week on the running game, so I know they would like to work on that again tonight and try to improve upon that. McGee come out and just really surprised us because everything about McGee said they were going to throw it, and they ran it all night long. And seemed like we just had trouble trying to slow Mr. Payne down last week. But back to St. Andrews. It's going to be a loss on the play, so bring up second down and 9. And it's going to be a deep pass, and he's looking and almost had him. Jarius White on the coverage. Pretty good throw there by that youngster from St. Andrews. Like I say, we don't have any stats on them, so we didn't know coming in or have any idea what their tendencies or what they tend to do as far as up here in the playbacks go, as far as that goes. But nevertheless, it's going to bring up a third and let's call it 9, and a opportunity for the Panthers to come up with a big stop right here. Saints are going to come out and go trips to the left this time. High snap, and we had a stoppage. I think we had some movement upon the front line. Got to check that out. It's going to be offsides on the defense. Didn't see that, but nevertheless, it's going to bring up a third down and 5 when we come back. Third down and 5. Trips to the left. High snap again. Quarterback brings it down, throws it over the middle, and had a little too much zip and a little too high. So going to bring up a fourth down in a punting situation for the Saints. Looks like your kicker is also your punter for the Saints. Back deep to do the punting duties. It's going to be a little soccer style look, and it's going to go out of bounds over into the student section, looks like. So it's going to be marked at the 44-yard line is where the Panthers will take over there. 1st and 10 when we come back. Panthers come out with 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Give fake to Von Jennings. D.D. Bowie's looking to throw. And finally he's going to just turn it. No, he's going to throw it. And had number 10, that is Trey Davis, open and just overshot him just a little bit. Had him wide open right in the middle of the field, and just momentum, I think he just put a little bit too much zip on it. So had to come back to that play later on. I think that play will work for him. So I'd bring up a 2nd and 10. 2 receivers left again. Going to stay in that formation. Going to bring Peyton Allen alongside D.D. Bowie. Von Jennings in the pistol look. Gives going to be Devon, and he's going to try to find some running room. He's going to be hit really hard by, see what that youngster's number is. He laid a pound in number 42 for the Saints. Caught Vaughn and just planted him, and it's going to be a gain of about 2. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8 for the Panthers. 3rd down for the Panthers. D.D. looking at the pitch, and just finally just going to turn it and go back up the middle, and he's going to be out over the 50 down to about the 48 and a half yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down and decision time for the Panthers. We'll be back. 4th down and 2. It looks like the Panthers are going to maybe go for it. Or they're looking into the sideline, get the play call. And looks like Coach Weems going to roll the dice. So Riverboat Gambler early in the game is going to go for it. Gives to Von Jennings. He's got the 1st down and more. He's still on his feet, down inside the 40, down to about the 39-yard line. And that'll be enough for a Panther 1st down. 1st down, Panthers. Bring Peyton in the tight wing to the left this time. It's going to be a throw out to 22, Nick Newsom. He's still on his feet. He's picks up about 6 or 7 yards. Good 1st down pickup. Good throw by D.D. Bowie to get it out there to him. And good job of fighting by Nick Newsom to pick up some extra yards there. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and a long, let's call it 4. 2nd down and 4. Gives going to be to Peyton Allen this time. And nope. It was did a good job of faking it. I thought Peyton had it. Evidently it was a handoff to Von Jennings. And looks like he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and long 3. It's going to be a fake to Peyton Allen. And D.D.'s going to keep it. It's going to be grabbed and brought down inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line, and that looks like that should be pretty close to a Panther 1st down.
What are your point betters this year?
Panthers pick up a 1st down, and looks like we have a timeout. Panthers are going to take a timeout. They had their power package in, anticipating a 4th and short, so we're going to take a timeout too. 3:39 left to go in the 1st quarter. Panthers driving, leading 7-0. We'll be back with the end of the 1st quarter when we come back. 1st and 10 as we start the or finish up the end. Von Jennings on the carry around the right end. It's going to pick up about 8 or 9 yards. Good hard running by Von, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and short. 2nd down and 1. It's going to be a fake by Vaughn, and Freddie's just going to lean forward and pile into the middle of the line. Looks like he's going to be close to a 1st down. I may have to check and see how they unfold this and see where the spot is. Looks like they're going to call him a little bit short. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and less than 1. Panthers staying in the power package this time. A lot of men in the box for the Saints. Freddie's going to keep it around the right end. Still on his feet. Puts the ball on the ground. Not sure who's got it. Looks like the Panthers may have recovered it. And if so, that'll be enough for a Panther first down. Empty backfield this time. Going to bring Vaughn in motion. Going to fake it. No, he's going to give it. I am having a trouble tonight seeing where the handoff is going. The give was to Vaughn Jennings, and he's going to be down at around the 10-yard line, maybe the 11. Be a pickup of about 4. Bring up a 2nd and 6. Second down. Panthers kind of like a busted play of some kind. Didi Bowie still on his feet. Gonna step into the end zone for a Panther touchdown. He just kind of jogging along. I thought that maybe it was maybe the play had been stopped, blow dead or something. I didn't know what was going on. He just kind of played a little cat and mouse game there, and finally found him a little seam and stepped in there for a Panther touchdown. Adrian Perez on for the extra point. Nick Newsom holding. Freddie Hart's your long snapper. Always kind of mention all those guys. Kick is up, and it is good. And with 1:50 left to go in the first quarter, Panthers step out to a 14-0 lead. We'll be back in just a moment with the kickoff. Panthers ready. Saints ready. Here's your kick. A little looper right into the middle of the field. Going to land at the 30. Ball's on the ground and going to be kind of taking a knee kind of a thing right there. Looks like about the 27-yard line is where the Saints will start their next possession when we come back. Saints come out in a trips to the right this time. High snap again. Going to be a pass out into the flats. Going to be come up and take it on quickly by Vaughn Jennings for a loss. Loss all the way back to the 20. So that's going to bring up a second down, and let's call it about 17. Saints go trips to the left. They got a tight slot, number 43. They like to throw to. Blocks is going to be a pass to number 21. He's got some running room. He's out over the 25, back to the 27. That's going to be about the original line of scrimmage, so that's going to bring up a third down, and let's call it 10. Saints going to throw into the sideline and threw behind his receiver. Was open momentarily. Pass intended for number 21 again, and it's going to bring up a fourth down and a punting situation again for the Saints. Fourth down and punting situation. Saints punter gets the punt away. Kind of high into the middle of the field. Going to land right at the 49. It's going to be down at about the 49, and that's where the Panthers will take over there. 1st and 10 when we come back. Panthers 1st and 10. Go with a power pistol look. Give's going to be to Peyton Allen. He's going to be out at around the 50 and before he'll be stopped for a gain of maybe 1.5. Kind of run back into the unprotected side and hoping to catch him over pursuing, and the Saints were not fooled for that. It's going to be a gain of about a yard and a half. Bring up a second down and 8. Panthers going to let the first quarter run out. First quarter's in the books, folks. Panthers leading 14-0. We'll be back in just a moment with the second quarter. As we start the second quarter, got a whistle, maybe a sideline warning, maybe a little adjustment on the chain gang over there. Not sure. I think we got everything ready to go now. I don't know if I've ever seen the yard marker guys get fussed at, but I guess they gullible too. Pack out to Nick Newsom. He's looks inside and then turns it back out and gets it down to about the 45. Pick up a gain of about 5. It's going to bring up a third down and 3. Nick Newsom's had a couple of receptions early tonight. DD's going to fake the pitch and turn it up, and he found a little seam. It's going to be down inside the 40, right at the 39-yard line. That'll be enough for a Panther first down. Panthers in a tight wing this time. Give's going to be to Vaughn Jennings around the right side. Found some running room. Cuts back to across the middle of the field. Going to be down inside the 20, down to about the 18. And had a late flag come flying in. Back out at the 26-yard line. Had to check that out. That's going to be in the area of a hold, and he's going to throw the flag back a little farther. Add insult to injury. Guess he didn't get the mark right when he threw it. It's going to be a holding penalty on the Panthers. And that'll back us up and have to nullify that great run by Vaughn Jennings. So after the mark off, the Panthers will be faced with the first and about 13. First and 13. DD's sporting the open belly look tonight. Looks like he got his jersey torn a little early in the ball game. Got to keep an eye on that. I know several times they've grabbed a hold of that jersey. Not much you can do about it now. You got a pretty good sized hole right there in the middle of his shirt. So got a stoppage on the play. Officials are having a little conversion there and a little conversation. Looks like they're picking the ball. Nope. I don't know. Maybe they just needed to get together and talk about where they're going to eat breakfast at in the morning. But anyway, nevertheless, we're back underway. Two receivers to the right this time. Gives going to be a fake to Vaughn, and DD looking. He's going to throw it up, and got a man down there, Michael Gray. It's going to be tipped and caught by Trey Davis for a Panther touchdown. We're in an open area up here tonight, and it's hard for me to see my old roster, and had to reach down there and look and find Trey's name. Sorry about that. Good job, Trey Davis, on the tip, and by Michael Gray, and into the hands of Trey Davis, and into the end zone for a Panther touchdown. Here comes Adrian Perez for the extra point. Low snap. Nick Newsom did a good job. Dug it up out of the ground, got it on the tee, and Adrian drove it on in. So Panthers step out to a 21-0 lead early in the second quarter. We'll be back in just a moment with the kickoff. Adrian Perez ready for the kick. St. Andrews Saints ready for the return. Kick's going to be a floater down to around the 22, 23-yard line. Going to be returned out over the 30. Stop the Saints running back or runner will be stopped at about the 34-yard line. Good return by that youngster, and going to give the Saints first and 10 with pretty good field position when we come back. First and 10 Saints. One back alongside the quarterback. Snaps back. Going to be a throw into the sideline. Complete to number 21. He's looking for some running room. Finally is going to be run out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Little extra bumping going on as they went out of bounds. And I think we got a coach for the Saints and maybe got banged up there. He's kind of holding his knee maybe. I think they got to come over and check him out. He definitely in a little pain there. So bring up a second down and 3 for the Saints. Good hard count. Almost got the Saints, the Panthers in the neutral zone, but to no avail. Going to be a loss on the play back to the 40. Going to be a loss of about 2. Good job by the interior of the defense just shutting that down. So that'll be bring up a third down and let's call it 5. Saints break huddle. Go 2 receivers to the right this time. 1 to the left. High snap over the head of the quarterback. He's going to get back and just get down on it and just inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. That's going to bring up a 4th and long and a punting situation for the Saints. Punting time for the Saints. Snaps back, kicks up. Panthers give it a whirl and come after it, but Punter got it away from there. Beautiful punt all the way down to the 40, inside the 40 to about the 39 where it'll be down right there. Good job of that youngster to get that ball out. Panthers really brought some heat that time and got very close. Panthers have blocked 2 for touchdowns over the last 2 weeks and probably was thinking maybe, hey, they could get another one in a good situation there. But nevertheless, Panthers will be on the field with the offense. Vaughn Jennings be alone back beside D.D. Bowie. Snaps back. It's going to be a throw into the sideline. Pass complete to Michael Gray. He's looking for some running room. Got a few yards. Going to be finally corralled and brought out of bounds. Run out of bounds. Out over the 45. Somewhere between the 45 and 46. So we got looks like a flag on the play, and it's going to be in the area of a hole. A lot of times those receivers have to be very careful out there on the edge when they're out there blocking on those bubble screens, because you're wide open and susceptible to being seen by the official if you reach and grab a little jersey. So Panthers got caught with a little extra grabbing of the jersey, so Panthers be backed up to the 30 with a first down and let's call it 20. D.D. Bowie looked back, he fakes, he's being under some pressure and he's looking, he's finally going to just run it, and he's out over the 40, he's to the 50, and it's going to be finally run out of bounds at the 40. Looks like D.D. was content to just chew up a little bit of yardage and ease on out of bounds. So bring up a first, if the Panthers pick up a first down right at the 40-yard line. Yeah. First and 10, Panthers. D.D. back looking, throws into Michael Gray on the opposite side. He's looking for some running room. It's going to be corralled there. Good job of pursuit by the St. Andrews Saints to get out there quickly and corral Michael Gray before he could get started. That's going to bring up a second down and 10. Second and 10 for the Panthers. Gives to Vaughn Jennings, and looks like he's going to be corralled. Looks like the ball's on the ground. Not sure who's got it. No initial word so far. And it's going to be St. Andrews ball. So Panthers put it on the ground. That's the second time tonight. We got the first one back, lost this one. So Panthers have to get that defense back out on the field and see if we can pick up a big stop here with a 21-0 lead left with 7:32 left to go in the second quarter. First down, Saints. Got a stoppage on the play. Quarterback was going deep and had a man open, but play was blown dead before he got started. So it's going to be a false start on the Saints and back it up 5. So it'll be first and 15 from right at the 35-yard line. We'll be back. First and 15, past the bubble screen. It's going to be picked off by Vaughn Jennings. He jumped the route. They tried it one too many times, and the Panthers were, Vaughn jumped the route and picked it off and almost to the house. But nevertheless, he's going to be drugged down inside the 20, just inside the 20-yard line. That's where the Panthers will take over there, first and 10. Panthers slow getting onto the field, finally get out there, and they got a man open. Lamarcus Denson, good job by D.D. Bowie looking and finally finding Lamarcus Denson out into the flats, wide open, and he goes into the end zone quickly for a Panther touchdown. Adrian Perez for the extra point. Snaps back, kicks up, and it is into the trees. Got a flag on the play. Not sure what that's going to be about. Looks like it's something on the Saints. false start. Illegal substitution. Too many men on the field. So now Coach Weems has a decision. Maybe do it on the kickoff or not sure. We're going to step aside, let them talk about it. We'll be right back. Too many men on the field for the Saints. Panthers declining. Snaps back, kicks up. And to the right this time, but it's still good. So Adrian Perez perfect on the night. Panthers step out to a 28-0 lead. 7:16 left to go in the second quarter. We'll be back in just a moment with the kickoff. And here's your kickoff. Perez is going to line drive it right at the 20-yard line where the return man is going to take it. He's going to take it out over the 30 to right at the 40-yard line. Got a late flag come in. Continuation, I don't know what that was about, but looks like Nick Newsom continued with the tackle after he had run out of bounds. Kind of hard to fault a kid for that. I had a kid last week at a Pee Wee football game, got a penalty right there at the end of the ball game because he just didn't see the sideline. It didn't matter if the kid was 2 yards out of bounds. He tackled him anyway. But nevertheless, we won last week too, and Panthers doing all right, and that'll give Saints a little bit better field position. But I think the Panthers defense is ready for the challenge, so we'll just move on. Hey, how do y'all like me sneaking in the fact that we was able to beat Carthage last week in Pee Wee football? If you ever get a chance, come out next Saturday. Panthers will be taking on Scott Central in Morton. Saints 1st and 10 in Panther territory, and Mr. Quarterback met Mr. Tajay Gilbert on the stop for about a yard and a half or 2-yard loss. Tajay was very instrumental in the win over McGee last week at the end of the game. He just kind of found a little extra motor inside of him, and 2-3 big plays right there at the end of the ball game for the Panthers, and Tajay was a spearhead on a couple of those and to secure the Panther victory last week. Saints faced with a 2nd and a long 11. High snap again over the head of the quarterback. He's going to corral it and get on top. Whoa, he missed the ball. And looks like the Panthers come up with it. That's Malik Washington comes up with it. Quarterback tried to slide down, and he did. He slid right over the top of the ball. And Malik said he would be more than happy to take the ball for him. So Panthers have a first down inside the 40 at about the 38-yard line. Panthers 1st and 10. It's going to be a pitch out to Vaughn Jennings. He's got a little running room. It's going to be corralled inside the 45 down to 43. Ball's on the ground. Looks like the Saints have recovered it. And also we had a flag on the play, which looks like it's in the area of a hole. So we got two things going on here at one time. It looks like Saints are going to take the decline the penalty and take the plate, which will result in a Saints ball just at right around the 35, just over the 35-yard line when we come back. Panthers, the Saints come out 1st and 10. Going to throw the ball over the middle, and it's going to be picked off. And who's the lucky recipient? None other than Marcus Denson comes up with the interception. So we're just we're playing volleyball now. We're just going back and forth, back and forth. Panthers come up with another interception. Quarterback laid it just a little bit too far out of the reach of number 43, and Marcus come down with it, and Panthers back out on the field at the right at the 48-yard line. 6 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. Panthers going to give to Vaughn Jennings, and he's going to be hit hard by, looks like number 75, 76, no, 72 for the Saints. Did a good job of coming through there and picking up a big stop. It's going to be no gain on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Gives Devon Jennings again up the middle. He's going to pick up about 5 or 6. Going to bring up a 3rd and manageable for the Panthers. Panthers going with a 2-back in the backfield set. Peyton Allen and Von Jennings, both alongside D.D. Bowie. Going to bring up a third, and let's call it a long 4 for the Panthers. Got word that D.D. may be a little under the weather tonight. May do a little bit more depending on his teammates to carry the load tonight a little bit. He's done some, but you can tell he's just not 100% tonight. And looks like the Panthers are going to be faced with a 4th down, and let's call it 1. I don't see any of the punt team coming on the field. Looks like the Panthers stay with it and believe that they can get this yard that they need. We'll put Peyton Allen in the wing to the right, Von Jennings to the right, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right this time. Diddy's going to just keep it and find some running room. He's going to be like a pinball machine, and looks like the Panthers have put it on the ground again. Looks like the Saints have come up with it again, right at the 32-yard line. This is getting pretty sloppy right now. We're doing a lot of fumbling and a lot of mistakes right now. I know it's a 28-0 lead, but you still need to work on taking care of that ball. So Saints will have it when we come back. Panthers defense back out on the field. Now we got a stoppage on the play. Made a timeout. Saints. 4:26 left to go in the second quarter. Saints are going to take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. First and 10 at Saints. He is going to be the number 7, and he's going to be hit by Malik Washington and brought down there for a it's like a gain of about 1. Going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Saints come out, go 2 receivers to the right. He's going to throw across the middle to looks like number 9, and he's going to pick up the first down out over midfield down to about the 47-yard line, 48, where he'll be brought down there, but not before he picks up a Saint first down. Saints come out 2 receivers to the left this time. He's going to fake the handoff, looking, going to throw. And it's going to be over the head of number 8, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Like the Saints are keeping a couple extra backs in to help block. And primarily looking at their 2 receivers. It's going to be a throw out into the flat. It's going to be caught down at about the 42-yard line. It'll be a pickup of about 7. About 6. Let's call it 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 5 for the Saints.
3rd down and let's call it 5. It's going to be another pass play. Pass is complete to number 21. He's down inside the 30 to about the 25. Looks like the quarterback is finally starting to catch his groove a little bit. Has made 2 or 3 good passes on this Saints drive. He's got the Panthers backing up just a little bit right now. Panthers need to come up with a big stop right here and stop this drive. First down, almost into the red zone, and with time running down, 2:25 and counting. Gibbs going to be a fake and a keep by the quarterback, and looks like he's going to just run up there and just stop for some reason. And I don't think the Panthers knew what to do. I don't know if they thought it was maybe practice and you can't hit the quarterback, but had a couple of players finally hit him for a gain of about 2. Kind of concerned about that quarterback youngster there. He does that too many times. Taji Gilbert will be done, or Malik Washington will be done, put a hurt on him. But Saints are going to take another timeout. That'll be their, I think, their 2nd timeout of the half. So we'll take a timeout too. We'll be back in just a moment. After the timeout, Saints for the 2nd and 10 go to a power I formation this time. Maybe going to try to run it out at the Panthers. Oh, they got big number 72 in At a fullback, looks like we had a little bit of movement. Not sure if it was the Saints or the Panthers. Looks like it's going to be on the Panthers, so it'll bring second down and let's call it about 3 after the penalty. So after the penalty, the Saints will be faced with a 2nd and 3. I wonder if they'll stay in that power I formation. Kind of interesting. The McGee Trojans went to a power out last week and give the Panthers fits. I mean, just literal fits. We had a problem stopping it. If they went for it on a 2-point conversion, they got it because I don't know what the deal was. We just had trouble with the power eye. So Saints quarterback under center. He's going to give to number 10. He's going to be hit hard. Trying to see who come through there. That would be number 5, Ken Jennings. Come barreling through there, and that's going to be a loss on the play of a half a yard or so. Going to bring up a 3rd down and long 3, short 4. Session time for the Panthers. Love to get a big stop right here. Go unbalanced to the right, and looks like one of the Saints on the end of the line out there had kind of got a little quick start. So we had to wait till they unravel the pile and decide what it's going to be. It looks like it's going to be against the Saints. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 when we come back. 3rd down and 9. Gives to number 7, the deep back. He's going to scamper down inside the 20, down to about the 18 before he'll be stopped there. That's going to be about a yard and a half short. And looks like the Saints may be going the field goal route. Uh, 16 seconds and counting, so this may be the last play. They may just run it down and call a timeout with just a few seconds left before half, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to call a timeout. 1 second left on the 25-second clock. 5 seconds left to go in the half, and when we come back, looks like the Saints will be attempting a 35-yard field goal when we come back. We'll be back in a moment. Looks like the ball will be spotted just past the 25-yard line, so it'll be a 35-yard attempt. Looks like the youngster probably has enough foot, and oh my goodness. And it is good as at the end of the second quarter, as we go to halftime, 35-yarder would have been good from 55 yards, I think. At number 2, he put a foot into it. So your halftime score, Panthers 28, Saints 3. We'll be back with the second half in just a little while. Welcome back, folks, for the second half. The Panthers be kicking off to the St. Andrews Saints for the second half. The Saints won the toss, deferred, and they'll be receiving the second half. Adrian Perez puts his foot in it. It's going to bounce down just inside the 30. Running back's going to return it out to about the 37, 38-yard line. And LaMarcus Denson and a host of other Panthers run him out of bounds. And that's where the Saints will start their first possession of the second half when we come back. Saints go back with a trips formation this time. Start the second half. High snap. Got a whistle on the play. Good job, Malik Washington back there and caught the ball off the bounce. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty mark off for procedure from the Saints. Bring up a 1st and 15 from the 35 when we come back. Saints have had several miscues on the high snap. I wonder if KD's back there putting a little pressure on the center. Another high snap. Long pitch out to number 7. He's finally gets out there and gets on top of it. But it's going to be another loss of about 5. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, and let's call it 20. My apologies. It's be 2nd down and 20. 2 receivers to the left. Quarterback back looking to throw into that side. Going to throw it up deep. got number 8 out there, and it's going to be a battle for it. And Michael Gray's going to knock it away down at around the 30-yard line. Good sportsmanship there. Going to bring up a third and long situation for the Saints when we come back. Trips to the left this time again. Quarterback back looking. Going to throw it at the cheerleaders. Luckily, nobody was hit by that stray bullet, so that'd be a 4th down and a punting situation for the Saints. And evidently the quarterback may have had a bad breakup with the cheerleader and tried to hit her with the football, but nevertheless, Saints will be punting, and the punter, which is also the kicker, which hit the 35-yard field goal, just hit a bomb. The ball's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. Good job of kicking by number 2. Not sure that youngster's name, but you might want to remember him. He just planted one. We thought we might get a block on it, but he got a boomer inside the 20, and that's what you're looking for as a punter. So Panthers will take over and got a lot of real estate in front of them. They get the offense go straight onto the field. Two backs in the backfield this time. It's got a little busted play. And looks like DD's going to try to hit a cheerleader himself. And ball's going to just go incomplete. He's going to throw it out of bounds. And look like a busted play. Somebody went the wrong way. And DD, it's one of those times when you have to make a wiser choice and just throw it away and live to play another day. Bring up a 2nd down and 10. Panthers stay in that 2-back set in the backfield. Now it's kind of a power pistol look. It's going to be a give to Vaughn Jennings, and he is going to be wrapped up and corralled immediately. And the Saints defense comes out fired up a little bit. Looks like they're coming to ready to play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 15 for the Panthers. And looks like the Panthers are going to go with 2 receiver left, 2 right with, let's call it twins left, twins right with Vaughn Jennings alongside DD. DD back looking. He's going to throw it up. It's going to be hit. And looks like it's going to be intercepted back out at midfield, which it's about the equivalent of a good punt. So Saints will be taking over at the 50-yard line after the interception, which is a kind of a deflection ricochet. So that's where the Saints will take over there, 1st and 10.
Be 1st and 10.
Saints come out with 2 receivers. Going to throw it up. Got number 21 makes the reception down at the 31-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Saint 1st down. Kind of a wheel route, and got in between the 2 defenders and found a soft spot, and good reception. Got a foot down, and that's all you need. 1st down, Saints.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the
Saints 1st and 10, 31-yard line. Another high snap. Quarterback brings it down, throws up. Going to be over the head of number 8, the intended receiver. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Two receivers. Another high snap. Quarterback's able to bring it down, finds the man wide open, and he's going to be down inside the 10. He's trying to get in. He gets down to about the 2-yard line. Another defensive back malfunction there at the on that reception. He was wide open, number 21 was. Looks like he comes up a little bit limp, maybe injured at the end of that play. So Saints got something going on with 9:03 left to go in the 3rd quarter, trailing 28-3, but have a 1st and goal inside the 2 when we come back. Number 21 gets up and walks off under his own power. He's being assisted around. Saints come up to the line, go into a power I formation. Got a flag on the play or a stoppage on it. No, here we go. Gives going to be to number 7 and be drugged down by Taji Gilbert's got a offsides against the Panthers. So that's going to move the ball down inside the 2 to about the 1. So we'll have a 1st and goal from the 1. First and goal. Power eye. Quarterback's going to sneak it in he's going to get into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. So Saints capitalize on some Panther miscues. Panther offense has gone kind of stagnant since about middle ways of the second quarter. Hadn't seen much out of the offense. Not sure what's going on there. The Saints will be on for the extra point. Trying to hustle a man on real quick.
Number 2, Matt Hargis for the extra point.
Kicker for the Saints, number 2. Looks like we had a little bit of movement. Not sure. Looks like it's going to be on the Panthers. They'll move it down to about the 1.5. Redo the kick. Panthers getting really sloppy here in the second half, or late second quarter and first part of the third quarter. Kicks up, and it is good.
Next one is good.
St. Andrews Saints 10, Panthers 28. Panthers are receiving the kickoff when we come back. Saints on for the kickoff. Going to be a high pooch kick. Going to be taken by Marcus Denson. He's picks up a few yards before he'll be wrapped up by number 24. You lay one up that high, the kickoff team has a lot of time to get down there and get on that coverage, and so the Panthers will take over right at the 35-yard line to start their next possession of the second half. Panthers staying in that two-back set. It's going to be Devon Jennings. He's looking for some running room. Running straight up right now. Running with a little less authority. Just kind of tiptoeing in there. Picks up about 5 or 6. Maybe 7. It's going to bring up a second down, and let's call it about 4. Second down and 4 after the injured Saint was able to get up and get off the field under his own power. Straight ahead guy give to Devon Jennings. It's going to be about a yard short of a first down. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
St. Andrews Band concert of the intermediate and upper school bands will be featured.
3rd down and 1. Gives going to be Devon. No, it's going to be a keep by D.D. Bowie. He's got some room to the outside. Going to run out of the bounds just over the 50-yard line, or right at the 50. But that'll be enough for a Panther first down. Panthers go back with a one-back set this time. Put Peyton in the wing. Going to be a fake by Devon Jennings, and D.D. Bowie keeps it out to the backside, and he's going to scamper down the sideline and get what he can down to, I'm not sure where they spotted it at. Looks like they spotted it at about the 46-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 4. Bring up a second down and 6. 2 receivers to the right this time. It's going to be a keep by Von Jennings, or give to Von Jennings. He's going to pick up about a yard. Saints are starting to get some extra men through and starting to cause some disruptions into the backfield. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 when we come back. 3rd and 5. Panthers love to pick up a first down right here, keep this drive going. Keep the offense on the field for a little bit. D. Bowie back looking. Finally, he's going to throw it. Got a man open and in and out of the hands of Michael Gray. It's going to be bring up a 4th down and 5 and decision time for the Panthers. We'll be back. Panthers 2 receivers to the right this time. 1 to the left. D.D. Bowie in the backfield. You think he would keep it right here and try to find that first down. He's got the first down. Down inside the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. And kind of hit funny there. Kind of watch that. Nevertheless, Panthers pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. We'll be back. 2 receivers in the backfield this time. Gives to Von Jennings. He's looking for some running room. Down inside the 30, down to about the 27, 28-yard line. Good first down pickup for the Panthers, starting to get reestablish some authority with that offensive line. Good job by the offensive line blocking right there. Open up a hole. Just just creating some space for Vaughn to work with. It's going to bring up a second down, and let's call it a long one. Panthers may want to look at taking the shot at the end zone right here with a second and short. It's going to be keep by DD, and he's going to have the first down inside the 25 down to about the 23-yard line. That'll move the sticks and keep the drive alive. First down, Panthers. Panthers fake the jet sweep. Diddy keeps it up the middle, and now he's working his way around to the right side, inside the 20 to the 10. He's going to run out of bounds at about the 9-yard line, and that'll be enough for another Panther first down. That'll be a first and goal at the 9. Panthers into the red zone again. Love to put points on the board right here and continue to work that offense. Going to check Diddy Bowie out, bring Freddie Hart in. Looking to do a little power running here possibly.
Your first and goal for Morton at the 9-yard line.
Vaughn Jennings to the right side of it, and Peyton Allen to the left. Vaughn's going to get in behind Peyton. Going to carry the ball down inside the 5 to looks like around the 4-yard line. Be a good first down pickup of about 4.5 yards. Going to bring up a second down and go. Second and goal for the Panthers. Brady's going to keep it behind Vaughn. He's going to plow his way up the middle. He's going to get inside the 4 down to around the 2-yard line. It's going to bring up a third and goal from just outside the 2. Taji Gilbert and Malik Washington check into the ball game. This is where they go to that nasty formation look. Bring a little extra blocking help into the ball game. Vaughn Jennings will check out. So Panthers, Freddie Hart's going to get to the outside and get into the end zone. Got a flag on the play late to be thrown in. Looks like it's in the area of a hold, and it is going to be a hold on the Panthers. So that flag come in pretty quickly, but nevertheless, they must have saw something they didn't like. So that'll back the Panthers up to about the 13-yard line. So Panthers will be faced with a third and goal from the 13 when we come back. Third goal, and TD in the backfield by himself looking for some room. Throws across the middle, and he's got Michael Gray for a Panther touchdown. TD was rolling to his left and turned back and threw a bullet to Michael Gray. And he steps into the end zone, and Panthers finally get back on the board again, stretching that lead out to 34-10 with 3:14 left to go in the third quarter. Adrian Perez on for the extra point. I think both kickers have been spot on tonight. High snap, gets it down, kicks up, and it is good. Into the trees. So Panthers 35, Saints 10. 3:14 left to go in the third quarter. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. Looks like Freddie Hart's going to try his old foot out again. Hadn't seen him since early in the season. Here's kick. Going to be a boomer. It's going to go into the end zone. And that'll be a touchback, so the Saints will bring the ball out to the 20. And that's where they'll take over there, 1st and 10 when we come back. Saints come out 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Got a flag on the play. Ball stop. Play stopped before it got started. So got a legal procedure on the Saints. So that'll back it up 5. That'll bring up a 1st and 15 from the 15. Shaking up Saint, able to get off the field on his own power. Snaps back to quarterback, looking to throw. Throws on the wheel route. It's going to be knocked away by Michael Gray. Michael said, I done seen that play a time or two on that last drive. He was able to get back there and knock the ball down, bring up a second down and 15. Saints 2nd and 15. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to meet Mr. Taji Gilbert. And he's going to go down for a couple yards loss. Back to about the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd and long situation for the Saints. 3rd and long for the Saints. 2 receivers to the left this time. Back looking to the left, looking, going to throw. Got a man. Oh, it's going to be picked off by Jarius White. Ball over the, and looks like the ball got popped out right at the last moment, and it's going to be recovered by the Saints. And if that's the case, that will give them a fresh set of downs out at the 25-yard line. What of ironic set of circumstances there. Picks up the interception, then puts it on the ground, and Saints recover. Panthers defense digs in again. Looks like we got a timeout, Saints. With 1:35 left to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back after the timeout. After the timeout, Saints with a 1st and 10. Ball hits the ground. Quarterback picks it up, and quickly Lane Bailey in there for the sack. Going to drop the Saints back inside the 20, just inside the 20-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd down, and let's call it about 17. Second down, and long situation. Quarterback keeper is going to be corralled there by Lane Bailey again. Lane introducing himself for the last couple plays to Mr. Quarterback, along with Taji Gilbert. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 15. 3rd and long situation. Panthers love to get a big stop right here. The pass is going to be in and out of the hands of number 8. Michael Gray was on the coverage out at about the 31, 32-yard line. He'd been short of the 1st down if he was able to make a reception. So, going to bring up a 4th down in a punting situation. Looks like we got another Saint on the field that may be injured. So, we'll take a little time out to check out this youngster and make sure he's okay. And we'll be back with a 4th down punt when we come back. 4th down in a punting situation. Youngster had a cramp, so I think he'll be all right. Punter gets a kind of a rough-looking punt off that time, and ball's going to go out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. Panthers have good field position. I think it come off the inside of his foot that time, and just kind of carry him out of bounds. So Panthers take over at the 36-yard line with 5 seconds left to go. This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
35, St Andrews 10.
Panthers go on the attack as we begin the 4th quarter. Jet sweep, kept by D.D. Bowie. He's looking for some running room. Going to bounce down inside. No, he breaks back to the opposite side of the field, and he's into the wide open, and he's into the end zone for a Panther touchdown. I don't see any flags on the play. D.D. scores for some 35 yards out to stretch that lead out to 34 to 41 to 10. Just getting started into the 4th quarter now. Adrian Perez on for your extra point duties. Nick Dusum, your holder. Freddie Hart, your long snapper. Snaps back, kick is up, and it is good. Adrian Perez stays perfect on the night. Panthers lead 42 to 10. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. Freddie Hart be doing the kicking for the Panthers. See if he can get another touchback. There's your kick. Good high kick. Going to be carried all the way down to inside the 10 to about the 8. Number 26 is on the pursuit to the sideline. Cuts back. And looks like we're going to have a face mask as the youngster is run out of bounds at about the 32, 33-yard line. But I seen his head kind of whip around. I think they got a little hands on the face mask, so that'll probably be another 15 added on to that. So that'll give the Saints pretty good field position when we come back. Saints come to the line. Gives number 7. He plows forward and out over the 50 to just over the 50-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 1. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 9.
Pick up about.
Saints one receiver left and right this time. Got another stoppage on the play. Procedure against the Saints. That's going to back them up 5. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 14 back at the 45 when we come back. After the timeout, Saints go back on the offensive attack. It's going to be give to number 10, and he's going to be hit and driven down by number 5, Ken Jennings. Had nowhere to go. Run right into the hands of Jennings. That's going to bring up a 3rd and long situation for the Saints. 2 receivers to the left side this time. Saints keep a couple backs in. Back looking to throw. He's going to throw it up. Got a man and in and out of the hands. Number 21. That youngster has had a big catch at the end and about the middle way through the 3rd quarter to get them down to the 1-yard line. So Panthers dodge a bullet there, bring up a 4th down and a punting situation for the Saints.
Number 2, Matt Harden is punting for the Saints.
Saints in a punting situation. Panthers are going to not put anybody back, and looks like the youngsters are going to put one just inside the 20-yard line, depending on the spot. Yeah, we can give him inside the 20 on that, and the Panthers will take over there 1st and 10 when we come back. Number 15, Ty J. Smith, is your quarterback. Anderson is your tailback. Number 7, he's got some running room. He's out over the 30. He's got enough for a Panther 1st down. Good job of blocking by that new unit in there. Try to get some of them numbers if we can. Looks like you got number 77, Radarius Coleman in the ball game. You got number 58, Dylan Rivette. Trying to pick those numbers up as we can. Good 1st down pickup by the Panthers. Smith's going to move Anderson to the left side. It's going to be another give to Anderson right up the middle this time. And he's going to have about 3, maybe 4 yards. Another good 1st down pickup. Looks like number 61. Uh-oh. I say that was 61. 66, I'm sorry. That's Marcus Spencer into the ball game. Bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Panthers. 2nd and 6, I'm sorry. Going to be a keep by Smith this time. He's looking for some room to the outside. He's going to run into trouble at the right at the 35-yard line. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and let's call it 6.
Flag on the play.
Holding was the call on the end of that play. So that'll back them up to about the 25-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 15. So the Panthers get a little bit more an opportunity there. Jalen Anderson on the carry, and he's going to pick up that penalty yards and a little bit more. So Panthers will be faced with a 3rd and about 9. So Panthers love to keep that that 2nd unit out there on the field as much as they can. Doing a fairly good job so far. Just got to pick up a few more of those youngsters, and Smith is looking to throw under pressure, and he's going to be sacked back at about the 21-22-yard line. That'll bring up a 4th down and a punting situation for the Panthers. Fourth down in the punting situation, first time tonight. Looks like Nick Newsom back to do your punting duties. Good punt. Going to be taken on the fly by number 28. He's found some running room down to about the 35-yard line. He come up, caught that one on the fly, and was able to return it down to about the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Saints. With 5:40 left to go in the ball game, Panthers leading 42-10. We'll be back. First and 10, Saints. Quarterback back looking to throw. He's under pressure, and he's going to be brought down by Lane Bailey. Looks like Malik Washington was able to get back there and put a hand in there on the play. He might want a half of that sack, but I think Lane said he's going to take all of that. So that's going to be a mark off back to the 45. Be a 10-yard loss, bring up a second down and 20. Just under 5 minutes left to go. Clock counting down to around 4:40. Looks like the Saints are going to take a timeout. They saw something they didn't like, wanted to make a little change, so they're going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout too. We'll be back in just a moment with the last 4 minutes of the ball game. We'll be back. After the timeout, Saints go back on the offensive attack. It's going to be a pitch out to number 7. He's looking for some running room. He's got some down inside the 45, down to the 40. Picks up about 5, maybe 6 yards. Going to bring up a third down, and let's call it 14. Third and long. You think the Saints may be throwing here. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quarterback back looking, got a man open and threw it just behind him. Good route, and man was open. He just kind of laid it behind him, and he couldn't reverse his field fast enough. So that's going to bring up a 4th down, and looks like the Saints are going to go for it at this point. Inside of 4 minutes left to go in the ball game, so Saints will be rolling the dice. They're probably getting ready and starting to work on and preparing for McGee. They'll be hosting McGee next week. Be their senior night here at Saints Stadium. Panthers will be home next week for homecoming against Crystal Springs. Quarterback throws into the sideline and had a man open and just kind of left it behind him. And so the Saints will turn it over, and the Panthers with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the ball game. Probably trot that second unit back out onto the field again, get them a little bit more work, and rest up some of the starters, and get ready for another division game coming up next week. Trying to get some of these young, fresh youngsters into the ball game, and got to try to get some of those guys called out. We want to make sure we mention them. Like I say, it's hard for me to see. My roster gives to going to be the number 14. I know that youngster, John Sims, on the carry. He picks up about 6-7 yards on first down. Coached him back in 7- and 8-year-olds back years and years ago. So good to see that youngster in the ball game. Going to bring up a second down and a long 3. Say Ty Smith, your quarterback. Going to be another give to John Sims, and he's looking for some running room. Turns it back inside. He's got enough for a Panther first down, playing a little rugby there. Looks like where the ball is going to be marked right at the midfield strike. But either way, that's going to be enough for a Panther first down. First down, Panthers, right at midfield. Gives John Sims again. He turns it up, and he's got enough, about 9 yards on that carry. Good hard running. He found a seam, caught a burst of speed, and turned it up, and picked up about 8.5 to 9 yards. And Panthers' second offense moving the ball right now. 2 minutes left. I know they'd probably like to stick one in the end zone. looking into the sideline, getting their play call. Be a keep this time by Smith. He's going to be grabbed and corralled and finally driven back and brought down. I think he's going to initially be stopped right at the 46-yard line. So that'll bring up a 3rd down, and let's call it about 6. Third and long situation for the Panthers. Love to pick up a 1st down right here. About a minute left in the ball game right now. Panthers working that play clock down. Smith around the right end is going to be run out of bounds. So Panthers be faced with a 4th and about 8. I think they'll try to just run another play right now. We'll be back. 4th down, 12 seconds left to go in the ball game. Panthers are going to go for it right here. Snaps back, gives to John Sims. He's running it hard up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 7 or 8 yards. But that's going to run your clock out, and Panthers are going to come out victorious, 42-10. Not one of the greatest of games, but nevertheless, a win is a win. Panthers came out and solidified themselves early in the 2nd quarter and jumped out to a 28-0 lead and kind of got a little bit lax, but it's kind of hard to stay up in some games like this and to stay put the foot on the gas, so to speak. But Panthers. All in all, played a pretty good ball game. Had some turnovers and allowed a few passes to get in there on some wheel routes and stuff that kind of stumped them early in the 2nd half. If they was able to overcome that and come out with a 42-10 win over the St. Andrews Saints. I'd just like to thank all the folks that help out with the All-State team. We'll be back in just a moment. Hey. Final score tonight, Panthers 42, St. Andrews Saints 10. I'd like to thank our All-State team. We'd like to mention them at this time. Which will be on our playbacks, which will be on our Facebook page. You can go to Morton Touchdown Club and probably by Tuesday every week. And Donovan, which does a great job of putting that together and having it on there, so you can go back and check out if you missed the play or just missed the whole game. I'd like to check that out and watch the playbacks. We sure would appreciate you going and checking out those playbacks and clicking like and let us know you've been there and you appreciate it. But we'd like to mention the All-State team at this time, which is the one we really want to thank for all that they do in their endeavors and what they do to help Morton Athletics and Morton football. This time with our All-State team for 2016 is Ron's Auto Sales, D&K Auto Parts, Morton Home Center, David Livingston, Bank of Morton, Howard Clark, Thompson and Hollingsworth, Hall's Printing, Spaceway, Mississippi Care Center of Morton, City of Morton, McCurdy Auto Sales, Fitness Masters, Jeffco Fence, French's Pharmacy, Blaine Companies, Gingerbread House, Rush Health Systems, Morton Finance, Green Tree RV Campground, J&J Imports, Jamie Ackerberger, Ross MD, DMD, Citizens National Bank, Otten Lee, Truman Manning, BWK Auto Parts, Chambers Body Shop, Johnny Harrell, DJ's Air Conditioning, Invisible Fence, Sam's Diner, Forrest Ford, Jeff Holly, Marshalls, DMP Discount Drugs, Morton Recreational Concessions, Protect, Griffin Family Medical, Tom Miles, Tri-County Insurance, Paps Deer Processing, Fairway Foods, Cook Foods, Morton Lions Club, Tom Miles, representative, Rib Cage of Morton, 77 Food and Fuel, Morton Exxon, Cook Medical, Community Bank, Main Street Medical, Priority One Bank, Farm Bureau of Scott County, Morton and Forest, Fisherman's Corner, McDonald's, Subway, Kevin and Tiffany Walker, Unique Designs and Catering, the Citizens Bank of Forest, Bill Stedman and Billie Jean Stedman. Thank you, folks, for all that you do for Morton Panther football. And once again tonight from St. Andrews, Panthers win 42-10. Next week, homecoming. Hope to see you there. Come out and be a part of the homecoming festivities next week. We will have a parade, I'm told, for the first time in a long time. So check that out. I'm not sure what day that is. That'll be Tuesday. So check your local paper and find out more about that. You can call the high school office and find out more information about that. Got a parade and a lot of festivities next week. Homecoming in Morton. Panthers will be taking on Crystal Springs. Hopefully have another big night. And for Donovan Alford, this is James O'Kane. We'd like to thank you for watching our playbacks, and we will see you next week in Morton against Crystal Springs. Have a good night and God bless.